In the year 2042, the United States Space Research Agency detected something unusual. A signal, precise, repeating, and intelligent, was coming from deep space. It was not noise. It was not random. It was a message. The signal did not come from Mars or any known galaxy. It came from a region beyond the observable universe, a place scientists once believed was silent and empty. At the center of this discovery was Dr. Ethan Cole, a senior astrophysicist working in Colorado. For 20 years, he had studied the universe, believing that humanity was alone. That belief was about to collapse. As days passed, the signal became clearer. When decoded, it revealed coordinates, not in space, but in time. The message was simple. Earth is not the beginning. Humanity is a continuation. This single sentence shook the scientific community of the United States and the world. Governments were informed. Satellites were reoriented. Space telescopes were pushed beyond their limits. For the first time in history, Earth realized it was being observed, not as a planet, but as a chapter in a much larger story. Dr. Cole soon realized the terrifying truth. The universe was not expanding randomly. It was structured, designed. Earth was not special because of its size or location. It was special because it was a test. Long before humans existed, an advanced intelligence had seeded life across multiple universes. Most failed. Earth survived. The signal was not a greeting. It was an evaluation. The message ended with a warning. Your species now shapes its planet. Soon, it will shape its universe. Choose wisely. At that moment, Earth was no longer just a home. It was a responsibility. The USA led the final response, not with weapons, but with unity. A message was sent back, not from one nation, but from humanity. We are learning, it said, and we choose to protect. The signal never returned, but the universe felt different, as if it was watching and waiting. Months passed after the signal disappeared. On the surface, life on Earth seemed normal. Cities functioned. Governments debated. People lived unaware. But beneath that normality, everything had changed. The United States established a classified program known as Project Horizon. Its purpose was not to search space, but to understand consciousness itself. Dr. Ethan Cole believed the signal was never meant for machines. It was meant for the human mind. Through advanced simulations, scientists discovered something unsettling. Human decisions were creating measurable distortions in space-time. Wars, environmental destruction, and unchecked technology were not just harming Earth. They were weakening the fabric of the universe itself. Earth was not being judged for its intelligence, but for its restraint. The universe did not fear humanity's power. It feared humanity's choices. One night, Dr. Cole made a discovery that rewrote everything. The signal had never stopped. It was still there, embedded within cosmic background radiation. Constant, silent, watching. The universe was not distant. It was present. Every human thought, every collective decision, was shaping a future not just for Earth, but for realities beyond it. Humanity was unknowingly becoming a universal architect. The final realization was both terrifying and hopeful. The message was not asking humanity to prove worth. It was asking humanity to grow. Earth was not a test that could be passed or failed overnight. It was a lesson, still in progress. And as Dr. Cole looked up at the night sky, he understood the truth. The universe does not speak with words. It listens to actions. And it is still listening. Project Horizon reached its final phase in secrecy. Not because the discovery was incomplete, but because it was dangerous. Scientists confirmed that collective human intent could influence probability itself. When billions feared, destruction accelerated. When billions hoped, systems stabilized. The universe was not controlled by force. It responded to alignment. For the first time, the United States understood that leadership was no longer political. It was moral. A decision was made that would never appear in history books. No announcement. No declaration. No claim of victory. Instead, Earth changed direction. Weapons programs were quietly reduced. Global environmental recovery accelerated. Education replaced dominance as the primary currency of power. Not because the universe demanded it. But because humanity finally understood the cost of ignorance. Years later, something extraordinary happened. The universe responded. Not with a signal. Not with a voice. But with stability. Cosmic anomalies slowed. Dark energy fluctuations balanced. For the first time, projections showed a future where the universe did not tear itself apart. Earth had not been spared. Earth had been trusted. Dr. Ethan Cole retired quietly. On his final night at the observatory, he recorded a single sentence for the future. "We were never alone. We were never meant to be. We were meant to become responsible." Above him, the stars remained silent. But silence, he now knew, was not absence. It was approval. After the universe responded with silence and stability, humanity entered a new era, one without celebration. There were no monuments built for this achievement. No flags raised. No heroes named. Because this victory did not belong to one nation, one generation, or one moment in time. It belonged to restraint. For the first time in history, Earth advanced not by conquest, but by understanding its place in something far greater than itself. Deep within the equations of Project Horizon, one final truth emerged. The universe was not infinite chaos. Nor was it a rigid machine. It was a system capable of judgment, but not punishment. Civilizations were not erased for failure. They were simply left behind. Those who learned restraint continued. Those who did not collapsed under the weight of their own power. Earth had come dangerously close to that edge. Children born years later would never know how close reality came to fracture. They would study cleaner skies. Balanced ecosystems. A quieter, more deliberate world. They would not be taught fear of the universe, but responsibility within it. And that, Dr. Cole believed, was the universe's true objective all along. On a cosmic scale, humanity was still young. Still flawed. Still learning. But learning was enough. Because the universe does not require perfection. It requires direction. And for the first time since life began on Earth, that direction was no longer inward. It was outward, with humility. Somewhere beyond space, beyond time, beyond comprehension. The universe continued to expand. Not away from humanity. But with it. And as long as Earth remembered the lesson, it was never told in words. The universe would continue to wait. Decades passed. Earth did not collapse. It did not ascend into myth either. It endured. Humanity expanded carefully, beyond the moon, beyond Mars, building not empires, but outposts of learning. Space was no longer a frontier to conquer, but a system to respect. The universe remained silent. And that silence became humanity's greatest comfort. Until one day, the silence changed. There was no signal. No coordinates. No warning. Instead, reality itself hesitated. Across Earth, synchronized instruments recorded the same anomaly. Time slowed by a fraction of a second. Enough to be noticed. Enough to be intentional. Project Horizon, long dormant, was reactivated within hours. The new generation of scientists discovered something Dr. Cole had only suspected. The universe was no longer observing humanity as a whole. It was observing divergence. Some human colonies had begun exploiting space aggressively, draining stars, destabilizing regions of space-time for energy. Earth had learned restraint. Not all of humanity had. Then came the realization that chilled every room. The universe does not negotiate forever. It allows civilizations to choose. And then, it preserves balance. Not through destruction. Through separation. Humanity was approaching its second evaluation. And this time, Earth would not be judged alone. As Earth's leaders prepared a response, a new phenomenon appeared in the night sky. A region where stars did not move. Did not emit light. Did not obey physics. A boundary. The universe was no longer waiting. It was drawing a line. The boundary in the sky expanded silently. It did not explode. It did not consume. It divided. Space itself folded, not violently, but precisely, like a surgeon's cut through reality. Entire regions of the universe became unreachable, not by distance, but by rule. Physics was rewritten. Humanity had been separated into paths. Earth found itself on the side of stability. Stars behaved normally. Time flowed consistently. The universe felt calm. Across the boundary, signals from human colonies fractured into noise. Their region was volatile, rich in energy, unstable in structure. They had been given what they wanted: power without restraint. The universe had not destroyed them. It had isolated them. Civilizations that sought endless expansion were placed in realities where expansion came at a cost. Stars burned faster. Time accelerated. Mistakes echoed forever. The universe did not punish. It reflected. On Earth, a debate began that would define the species. Should Earth attempt to reconnect? To rescue those beyond the boundary? Or should it respect the universe's decision? For the first time, humanity realized something unbearable. Saving others might mean becoming like them. As Earth watched the boundary shimmer in the night sky, one truth became undeniable. The universe was not choosing who deserved to live. It was choosing which ideas could continue.